The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2, and it's morning, and we slept the night. Oh, yeah, hey. But how everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Let me say what's up to the people before we start. What's up, Yorkie Mom? Thank you for coming. What's up, Casey? We got Mina up in the building. We got Vegas Girl. Shout out to my moderators. Who else? We got MB up in here. Okay, MB. Cups of Conversation. What's up, cousin? What's up, Jayla? Thank you for catching the live. Thank you. Miss AT Alien Stan, what's up? How you doing? Thank you. What's up, Nina? Yes, make sure y'all hit that like button, of course. I started a little early, so hopefully y'all ain't upset that I started a little early, but I was all like, hell, they always say I'm late, so let me start early. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. What's up, Shannon? Thank you for coming. Yes. So while we get more people, what's up, Zaydon? While we get more people in the room, I wanted to do a little karaoke for y'all. This is Al Green, Let's Stay Together. Y'all ready? Hey, where my old heads at? Put your hands up if you're an old head. What's up, Shauna? Let's stay together. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you wanna do. What's up, Rochelle? All right with me. It's freezing, y'all. It done ruined the damn song. Let me be the one you come running to. All right, well, it's enough of that. It glitched. Don't worry, I got another song for y'all. Because it done. Damn it. Am I glitching right now? Maybe it's my internet. I don't know if it's my internet. Is it glitching right now? Because I don't know why the damn karaoke is glitching. What's up, Bush Baby? Thank you for coming. What's up, Kimmy? Okay. I see more people. I was trying to serenade y'all, but it ain't gonna work today. What's up, Southern Belle? I'll try again a little bit later. Okay, it's not glitching. Okay, it's something wrong with the Xfinity then. Damn it, Xfinity. All right, so let's go ahead and break this down because I wasn't gonna talk about it. I know yesterday I said I'm not talking about it, but then today I was all like, no, let's go ahead and talk about it. Because I woke up in the morning, right? And Jag was on live with Aaliyah's daughter. Is her name Lagena? I think, but she goes by Love. She says her name is Love, but I think in her thing it says Lagena. So we'll call her Love. I think Love is the name that she wants to be called. So she was talking to her, and I guess Jag is gonna go down there to go help the girl and save her or whatever. Jag has to stop picking up people and trying to save them. Leave them where they at. Do I think that this girl is Aaliyah's daughter? No, absolutely not. Is she R. Kelly's daughter? No, absolutely not. They already said who the mama is, you know? They already said who the mama is. I don't know the mama name, but I know they are Wuso or something like that. So Mama Wuso, that's what we'll call her. Mama Wuso is right there. Now that's your mama. That's the mammy. That's the mammy right there. This her, right? This is the girl. This is Aaliyah's daughter. We need a resolution. We need a resolution. We definitely need a resolution because this is your mama right here. This is your mama. Now, a simple Google search could save a lot of people a lot of time. Now, see, TikTok was already doing this. They already had exposed it. So it's weird how it came over to YouTube. Because if you do a Google search to the baby picture, right? So this is allegedly the baby picture, right? We looking at it, the baby picture. Y'all see the baby picture? This is the baby picture, right? This is allegedly the baby picture. But when you Google that image and you click on the website, this is what pops up. Oh, damn it, it's hella small, y'all. So Lorenzo Raybond, this is his daughter. This was a throwback picture. I tried to find the IG account, but the IG account is gone. It's not there. Or if it's there, they deleted everything. You know? But this is not even the girl. This is not even the girl, Love, that her. And I'm all like, yo, a simple Google search would have told y'all this ain't the lady. This is not her. Now, also, I found that the family, her Love's actual family, has been saying like, yo, no, like we're her family. She's making this up. This is a lie. I know someone claimed to be Aaliyah's cousin and they said like they don't know this girl and stuff like that, but I don't know that to be true if they are Aaliyah's actual cousin. But allegedly Aaliyah's family is denying it too. Now the girl said she had a relationship with R. Kelly until that time, a certain time. As we know, R. Kelly only has children with Drea Kelly. Now that's a little shocking because I would picture like he would probably have hella kids. You know, R. Kelly, you would think that he had, well, never mind. Let me not even go there. Let me not even go there. But you would picture somebody like him having hella kids and stuff like that. But no, he only has children with Drea, and it's 2 children. That's it. You know, that's all he has. Now, the story is that the girl was adopted, and so the Wuso family basically took her in and stuff like that. And she said she was born in Detroit, which we know Aaliyah was born in Detroit, and then she moved to she said like Brooklyn or New York. They kind of in the same neighborhood, so we'll just go with New York. She moved to New York. That's where she went to school and stuff like that, right? But it's still not tying. Oh, and then the birth certificate thing. That was another thing. She said that her birth certificate is fake, or the one that they created for her, because it was all like, how did you go through life without a birth certificate? Well, she said she did have a birth certificate, but it's a fake birth certificate, and on her fake birth certificate it has Mama Wuso over there, right? And so she doesn't believe that this is her actual mother. But let me tell you something, because I was watching a TikTok and this girl was crying, talking about Aaliyah's fake daughter. She was crying, right? And she was all like, you don't even remember the last time you, and I'm paraphrasing, you don't even remember the last time you hugged me or loved on me. I was all like, oh, this is what's going on, y'all. This is what's going on. Y'all don't even realize. This girl probably has a horrendous relationship with her family. And have you ever created like, damn, I wish my parents were like celebrities, or I wish they were rich or something like that? You know, have you ever pretended like that? Like, I wish my parents, were someone else. And so she's probably, just like the rest of us, a fan of Aaliyah. She obviously knows the history between Aaliyah and R. Kelly, and then ran with that story and was all like, yeah, this is my parents right here. It makes sense. We know that they allegedly had a baby and she had him born and got rid of the baby. And so, and we've heard the rumors. It's kind of like the girl that's coming that a few years ago said that she was Janet Jackson's daughter. And we looked at that girl and was all like, now that ain't your. I ain't trying to be mean, y'all. I'm not trying to pressure you, But we knew that that was not Janet Jackson's daughter. Now, it's still allegedly, some people still believe that Janet's daughter is out there, but we knew that lady was not Janet's daughter. We knew it. We knew it. And so you have people trying to sell this story, and I'm all like, obviously this girl is needing help. She's crying out for help. So she created this whole scenario in her head because she's hoping that these people would be her parents, because it's better to have know that my mom passed away, because I bet you if she was alive she would take care of me better than the woman who's my actual mother. That's some deep shit right there, y'all. That's some deep shit. And so whatever situation that she's in, she wants to get out of it. Also, something that I found interesting watching some of her TikToks, she actually names Jaguar. So this was before they even hooked up. She actually named Jaguar. She was all like, you know, the industry is trying to silence me. Basically, what she's saying is that they're trying to silence her and they don't want her to get her story out and stuff like that. And this is her mom, all that. Da, 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 da. Right. So she knows that Jag talks about the industry and how they try to silence her. So she was already preying on Jag before Jag even hooked up with her. And so this was the perfect opportunity. But what she does not know, all she had to do was create a YouTube channel and start talking about Jag, and Jag will pop up on you. You know? She didn't have to tell this whole big lie. You know, Jag would pop up on her if anything. So, you know, I find it interesting that this girl is going around telling this story, and there's people all like, oh, well, I'm still skeptical. I think it might be true, and da 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 da. No, y'all, we gotta stop with these conspiracy theories. I love me a good conspiracy theory. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying. I love me a good conspiracy theory, but this ain't it. This is not it. I can't pretend, y'all. I cannot pretend. I'm sorry. I wish I could pretend, but I can't pretend. I even got a song for y'all. Hold. Yeah, but I can't pretend like this is the actual daughter. Someone said dissociative identity disorder. That could be. I don't know. She did mention when she was on live with Jack that she was in the hospital for 3 days. Oh, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, send a super chat, super sticker. You know, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that good stuff. Um, we favor each other. That's my cousin. That's how I know she's lying, because that's my cousin. Uh, that's my cousin right there. That's how I know she's lying. I'm just kidding. That was a good one. I like that one. Okay, but I got a song for y'all because I can't pretend. Ah, damn it, commercial. Come on now. Every time I try to play a dang song, it never worked. All right. Let me take a little drink. What's up, Just Curious? Ooh, yeah. Oh. Hey, sing away. What's it gonna be? Cause I can't pretend. Don't you wanna be more than friends? Hold me tight and don't let go. Don't let go. Have the right to lose control. Don't let go. Hey. I often tell myself that we could be more than just friends. I know you think that if we move too soon, it would all end. I live in misery when you're not around. Yeah, I won't be satisfied till we take in those. Sing it. Love making, soul shaking. Love making, heartbreaking, soul shaking. What's it gonna be? Cause I can pretend. Don't you wanna be more than times? How many times? Okay, I'm gonna stop, y'all. I'm gonna stop. Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, I can't pretend like that's her. Oh, let me turn off the microphone. I can't pretend like that's her daughter. Like it's not. It's not. I think we have to let Aaliyah rest in peace. You know, I think we have to let her rest in peace. We're not letting Aaliyah rest in peace. Like, leave her alone. Leave her spirit alone. Leave everything alone. Like, leave Aaliyah alone. Leave her alone, damn it. Wasn't we saying hashtag leave Britney alone? Leave Aaliyah alone. Let her rest in peace. Like, we gotta stop. Like, leave this lady alone. Like, there's been so many stories about a baby out there and stuff like that. For me personally, if there was a child out there, I believe that the mama, brother, and everybody would want that piece of Aaliyah. They probably wish she did have a child, so they did have a piece of her, you know, still on this earth. And I think there's this hope and this want that we still want Aaliyah here on earth, you know, because we all love Aaliyah. We still want her here on this earth. And so what we're doing is creating scenarios in our head where we're all like, oh yeah, I know Aaliyah's here. I know, you know, her daughter, that's her daughter. And we want this to be true, but it's not true, y'all. And I'm not judging the girl by her looks or anything like that, because I know a lot. I know she was saying like, oh, because I have more Afrocentric features, I think that's why people don't believe. No, it's not that. It's that you don't look like Aaliyah and you don't look like R. Kelly. You look like neither of the, you know, neither of the sort, you know? Neither of the sort. You don't look like either one of them. You don't even look a smidgen of R. Kelly, and R. Kelly is darker skin. So that doesn't even matter, you know, in the scheme of things, because when you black, you can be any color any color of the rainbow, honestly, to tell you the truth. So it's not even a skin complexion thing. I don't even want to make it. What's up, Margot? I don't even want to make it that kind of thing, but you are not Aaliyah's daughter. This is your mama. This is your mama. Where your mama at? I can't find your mama no more. This is your mama. Mama Wuso. Mama Wuso is your mama. Whether you love or hate your mama, Aaliyah's not your mama, but this is your mama right here. This is you. Because we can't pretend, and this is your mama. Whatever, I hope whatever relationship they have, I hope they work that out, and hopefully one day she'll be comfortable enough to be all like, eh. Now it's gonna be hard to backtrack with this lie because you don't told this lie to everybody now. Um, but hopefully she's able to backtrack and be like, hey y'all, I lied and this is my real situation. I think she could get more bees with honey if she came out and told her story and was like, yo, this is what happened to me. This is why I created this lie. My family was horrible. They were this, they were that. And that would make total sense. Okay, we get why you lied, because this is the real reason why she lied about it. This is the real, you know, we would understand that. But we can't be passing off somebody else's baby picture as yours. We can't be passing off somebody else's baby picture, you know? This little girl right here in the picture with Aaliyah and her mom, probably at home minding her own business. And she all like, wait, that girl ain't me. She was like, that ain't me. Whoever little girl this is in the picture is probably confused as hell because you don't try to pass off as this girl, and this is not you. This is not you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I hope whatever is going on in your life, in your relationship or whatnot, I hope that you do find that peace in you. And hell, I hope Jag does go to pick you up, because at least, you know, that would be entertaining as hell. Jag and the girl together, and then they trying to find Aaliyah's parents. Oh, that shit would be funny. I ain't even gonna lie. That is content. That is content. You know, some people like to say content, but it's content. That is content that will be funny and hilarious, but we cannot pass this off as Aaliyah's daughter. We gotta stop some point. We gotta be like, hey, This ain't right. This is not the right thing to say. This is not really the right thing to do. It's very traumatizing to the family, I bet. And yeah, the girl probably has her own. So what's up, Drea? The girl probably has her own story of what happened to her or whatnot. But this we're traumatizing Aaliyah's family by saying that this is her daughter and stuff like that. This is obviously a lie. I don't think that there's any. I mean, well, I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong. Do any of y'all think that this is her daughter? Does anybody think that this is Aaliyah and R. Kelly daughter? Let's do a 30-second countdown. Y'all know I love doing countdowns. Yo, why somebody said that's Wiley? I said that's Wiley and Jack, baby. Y'all be getting me in trouble. I swear. Yeah. There's been a lot of mixtures of people who they said was her parents, but I ain't gonna be that mean and say it. But you know, there was a lot of comparisons to somebody that used to be on Good Times. They said that's what she looked like, and I'm not gonna. You guess what character from Good Times she looked like. I ain't gonna say it because I don't want to disrespect the girl like that. She ain't did nothing wrong to me. But y'all wrong for saying it, and now I can't get the image out my head who she looked like. Y'all wrong. But I want to ask y'all, who, if y'all had to pick or choose who your parents, your celebrity parents would be, who would you pick? I would pick Luther Vandross and Patti LaBelle because God gave me these vocals, and so I think Luther Vandross and Patti LaBelle are, you know, two of the greatest singers ever. So I think for me, my parents would be Patti LaBelle and Luther Vandross. You know, those would be my parents, and that's why I was blessed vocally. Favorite girl, I'll say yes, you are correct. If people oh, Smooth said y'all going to hell. Y'all going to hell. Y'all are going to hell. Did y'all see who it was? That lady found the picture on Legacy Aaliyah Archives website. Exactly. That was the website. That's where she found the picture. Yo, Case, and remember they said Bill Clinton got a son, and it's like this light-skinned black dude that looked just like Bill Clinton, but he allegedly has. Now we need to look into that. Bill Clinton's son. We need to look into that. Is this a Bill? Oh, hold on, y'all. Oh, that was definitely a bill collector calling me. We need to look into Bill Clinton's son. That's what we need to look into. Now, Bill Clinton's son, we need to find him, you know? But there's a lot of people who had the whole celebrity this, celebrity that, and we still like, okay, well, is this truly like Oprah? You know, they say Oprah has a secret love child out there. Bill Clinton, Janet Jackson. There's so many people that have a whole bunch of different love childs, quote unquote, that they had to leave behind because of fame and stuff like that. Not saying stuff like that doesn't happen, but this is definitely not a case where this girl is no, no, no. Like, let's stop. We got to stop it. What Margot say? Nah, because the meds will have you up and delirious. She just made me sad. Aw. You know, mental illness is a thing. And I don't want to diagnose her, but she did say when she was on live with Jag, she said she just got out the hospital 3 days ago. She said she just got out the hospital 3 days ago. That girl needs healing. You know, she needs healing. She needs to find peace. She needs healing. And she got to be comfortable with the family that she has. We can't be going around saying you Aaliyah. At least at least like somebody who alive. At least say like I'm Beyonce's daughter or something like that. Let Aaliyah rest in peace. What's up, Mona? Let Aaliyah rest in peace. Oh, let me drop the link for anybody who wants to come up. Yeah, 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 definitely. Oh, and make sure y'all hit that damn like button. Don't be in here and you didn't go click off the chat and hit that damn like button. But Aaliyah is not the mammy. She is not the mammy. I'm sorry. There's no extension of Aaliyah besides the family we already know of. There is no extension of her. It's over with. She doesn't want to heal. She wants to be encouraged and yeah, definitely enabled by other right. That's the sad part too. I want you to believe it. I want you to believe this. Why does nobody believe me? People are making fun of me. People are attacking me. You got to realize Aaliyah is treasured, not just only in the black community, but across the world. Aaliyah is treasured. So anybody coming out saying that she's the daughter and there's no, like, why has nobody like asked for a DNA test yet? That's what I'm wondering. Where is the DNA? We want to see the damn. What's up, Chi-Town? We want to see the DNA test. Oh, hold on. We got Bill Clinton's son. Hold on. What's up, Casey?
What's up, HT2? What's up, everybody? Yo, I'm gonna need that girl to quit doing the Cuda Brown and sniffing the white girl. Go on, get
Oh, you think she
going.
on that
We all.
Cocalina?
Yeah, she is. But it's okay. Her mama Jag gonna be with her, so it's cool.
I, you said her mama died just relax what you said. Was it Nina who said mixed with Jag
Yep.
and white? What the hell? I hate y'all. Y'all going to
It's a
hell.
family reunion.
But do you feel bad for the girl? Oh, Margot here. I'll let her up in a minute. But do you feel bad for the girl?
No, I don't. I mean,
Ooh, okay.
you
What's up,
get
Heart
what you get.
Inspiration?
Hey,
So you
Art of
don't feel bad for her
Inspiration.
at all?
No, I don't. You get what you get, and she actually do look like that. What's her mama name? Mama Wakanda, whatever. She look like her mama.
Mama Wuso. That's what the
Oh well,
lady
her too.
last name is. Wuso.
Mm,
Mama
she look like
Wuso.
her. Ugh.
That's the
That's
mammy.
a good Halloween
That's
costume
her,
though.
and then that's the mammy.
Hey, that's a good couple Halloween costume. Y'all.
You wrong. Let me let Margot up here. What's up, Margot? How you doing?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, you sound perfect.
Perfect. Awesome. So it's a wusu, not wuso, by the way.
Oh, Wusu,
It's a
Wusu.
wusu. She's
Why do
Ghanaian.
that sound like a rotten STD? I'm sorry, it do.
It
Like,
doesn't. It's a last name. It's a last name. It doesn't sound like that at all. It's a Ghanaian last name. Doesn't sound at all. Thank you.
Oh, she
okay,
said
my
she's
bad.
from Ghana though. The girl.
Yeah, I'm Ghanaian, South African. I know this. So when she started speaking, like she said flat certain words she's saying. My sister is also schizophrenic. So I'm like, I've talked to you about this before. Like I'm like, I understand. Like
Right.
they will cover this up till the death of them, and they will tell you it's everything else. Like y'all give this girl some grace. Like I was watching at first when she was singing, I was like, this is some ish, and I was like, wait, hold up, wait, like, but give her some grace. She's genuinely like going through it right now, like for real. Like she's having a manic episode when you get medication after having manic episode, it's a little hard.
Do you think it's a manic episode, or do you think that she's trying to capitalize off of a moment?
Bro, oh no, no. Don't get me wrong. Schizophrenia, there's definitely manipulation in that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm never gonna. I was my sister's legal guardian when I was 19. Don't
Oh
ever,
wow.
don't, yeah, no. I'm not like, it's not, I'm not, she is. But a part of her actually believes this because my sister said things that were not true about my dad a lot of the times. And I don't think Jag is the right person to be around her. I do think that the family that got, because a lot of the times when My sister got like arrested a lot, but there's no
Mm-hmm.
record of it. But just because you had to make sure, like in my state, which was Maryland, you had to make sure back in the day. I don't live there now, don't stalk me. But like, you had to make sure that we had the records to make sure I was, there and certain things happen. And I was like, okay, like, So I'm just like, y'all give her grace. Just give her some like grace, y'all, because it's if she genuinely has schizophrenia and she is Guinean, because she also said like she said like the words she was saying, I was like, there's certain words she was saying, I was like, you can't say that unless you're like not, unless you're like not like Black American. Like you don't say these certain words. I was like,
What kind of words was she saying?
Instead of apartment, she said flat. I say flat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what y'all call them,
yeah,
flats.
because I call them flats. I do. And then she said
Oh,
certain
damn,
words.
the girl lying to us. That proves it.
No, she's 100. She's not lying, but she's not lying. She genuinely believes it. So what I love about Sean, I don't the guy that you don't like, but he actually did the interview pretty well without even knowing because he didn't even realize that. But I was like, she said flat. Like I said out loud, I was like, she said flat. I was like, she's either English or Guinean or European because no American I've ever
Mm.
met in my
Yeah,
life.
because they learn in other countries, they learn how to speak English from the British. They
Yeah,
don't learn American English.
yeah, they say flat. They say flat in European and English country, in England and in English countries that were taken over by y'all colonizers. But anyways,
Right, right. That's why I said reparations.
and
Let me
she
let
said on
Nadi up
YouTube.
here.
Hey
What's up,
everybody,
Nadi? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Margot, I agree with you. You have to
Girl,
show her
you.
some grace. With
The internet.
schizophrenia, in my experience,
She on mute?
they
Can you hear her?
create.
No,
A little
Nadi, can you
bit.
speak up a little bit? It's kind of low.
Is that better?
I can't hear her at all.
You can't hear me? I'm gonna drop down and come back.
Okay, I could hear her, but it was low. Okay, let me drop the link again for her. But
Okay, so I do have a question. I do have a question for it.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah,
Do y'all think? Let me rephrase this question. Because I agree with Margot that Jag is not the right person for her. Who do you guys think should be the right person to try to save the girl?
I think she needs professional help. A professional.
I think she needs a because I've dealt with it personally, like with schizophrenia, especially in the African community. We will cover it up to the death of us. We will cover it up. We will cover that stuff up to its depression, everything else. Like we will cover
Oh,
it
so
up.
that's why Black Americans cover it up because we get it from our ancestors. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
my parents were like, she's, my sister's depressed, and I was like, she's talking to herself. It's not depression.
Right,
Like, come
right,
on now.
right. Like you ain't know you need to go depress them dishes.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to go depress and clean that damn room. Yeah, I know.
So I don't think that anyone in her life can save in her person unless they are I mean I'm blessed to come from a family that's educated and we're like finally like okay y'all we your sister crazy like she was like schizophrenia but like um I think that she would need an outside person. I personally would not do that again because it takes a toll on you. It's a lot of things. I did it at 19. It's a lot. It's a lot. Um, but I think that she needs someone outside of her network of people to step in and just be like, I will take legal. And it's kind of like what Britney Spears went through, but what Britney Spears went through, it was endless. It was endless. They could do it for like years and years and years. I
Yeah.
personally had like boundaries for myself where I was like, if she gets a job, she starts working. Which is this girl already has a job. She's obviously living. I don't even think she's living by herself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think she's living in the
Mhm.
home still with the people. I don't know what Detroit's laws are, but just
Well, she lives in New York. She lives. She did. She said she was born in Detroit because that's where Aaliyah was born. And so she had to go along with the story. But oh, Nadi, let me go ahead and get you in here. Is the sound better?
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can't.
Yeah. Can you
Okay,
guys
good.
hear her?
I can't hear her. But
Okay, Margot, I think it might be you because I can hear her perfectly.
maybe. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, go ahead, Nadi. Go ahead and
So
say what you gotta
I
say.
do agree with Margot. We should show this young lady some grace. In my experience in dealing with schizophrenia, they tend to create a world
Yeah.
inside of their minds to kind of deflect from their symptoms.
Mhm.
And a lot of it they really do believe. I don't think she's like lying on purpose. I think she really created a world for herself and she
Mhm.
believes it. That's a part of the schizophrenia. So they'll create these stories to deflect
Right.
their
Right.
symptoms and everything. I just hope she doesn't get exploited, and I don't think Jag is the right person to help. No, I mean now we're saving her. Like,
Yeah. But here's my thing: is the girl really schizophrenic, or do we just think it? Because maybe she's in her right mind and she's capitalizing off of it.
No.
exactly. Like, unless we have
So the
documented
girl who
proof.
lied about being Janet's daughter, you think she was schizo too? Like, we can't blame schizo on everybody.
No, you can't. It's some people that they just desire attention and they'll create a world for themselves so that they can get that attention. And they're using social media to get the word out. And they know she obviously knows
Oh,
certain
like
trigger
gay.
words.
Yeah, because when you're schizo, and Margot, correct me if I'm wrong, when you're schizo, you're not like out of like, how do I put this in a, like, you know what you're doing, right? In certain moments,
Yeah,
like you're not always having an episode.
there's an extent to it. Yes, of course,
Yeah.
definitely. You have your memories are a little bit more shifted. It's a little different. It's a chemical. It's genuinely a chemical imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So everyday life is normal, but then you have moments where certain my sister saw an ant one time and it triggered her, and it was like
Mm-hmm.
my dad locked the doors and M word and like R word mean, and we were like, what? Like we were
Mm.
like my like an example of that would be like she has a story where it's like my dad locked me in and would like R word me when I was a kid. And my mom was like, we didn't lock the doors literally because of me, because I would like lock myself out because I was a crazy child. But
Mhm.
and she was like, we didn't have locks on the doors on purpose because of Margot. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, but like in her mind, it made sense, and she
Right.
really believes that. But then
Right.
everyday life is fine. Like my sister has a full-time job, it's fine.
Yeah, they function. They
Yeah,
function.
they're functional. It's giving me
Right.
listening. But
Because what I believe, because and this person is right. Is it Maria? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. But yes, we shouldn't diagnose her, so we should put it like we believe or we think,
she
just to
said
be
it.
fair.
She said it. She said that she has schizophrenia.
Oh, she did say it.
She did say that. She said it. And I was like,
Oh, okay, I missed that part. Okay, okay, never mind, Maria. She said that she got schizophrenia. She said that
and I
she
was
has
like,
it.
when I started watching her, I literally looked at like I was my dog and I was like, bro, I think she has schizophrenia. And she goes, I have schizophrenia. And I was like, oh, I was right. No,
Well,
Mhm.
she
then
said
it
it.
all makes sense then.
She said it herself. She's on medication, and because when she's talking to Jag, and they're talking about the medications with the
Mhm.
L word, I'm not taking medication. You can't sit on.
Oh, yeah. They did. They did. They did. You're right. Yeah. So it is a known. So it is a known thing that she is suffering from something. You know. I think also too, when I think she's crying out for help. I think this is another thing. She's crying out for help. So why not create the scenario? Why not create this whole story that, hey, I'm Aaliyah's daughter and R. Kelly's daughter or whatever, and try to get people, the people going, so then I can get this attention to because she's not asking for money. I will say that she's not asking for money. However, attention is sometimes better than the money.
I don't think she's crying out for help. I think she really believes it. I'm sorry.
I think she likes the attention too. I mean, that's another component. I
I think
mean,
she liked the attention also.
yeah, I think she likes the attention, and she name dropped Jag. So I mean, she's aware.
Exactly. That's where I was going with it, Nadi. She name dropped Jag before they even hooked up. So this girl been studying. She been
Mm-hmm.
studying. That's the thing that people don't realize. She already name dropped Jag, but all she had to do was create a channel and put Jag in the title, and Jag would pop up. She didn't have to create this story, you know. But
But
let me ask the
you know
people.
what?
Oh, go ahead, Casey, and then I'll ask the people.
I mean, now that Jag is getting involved, this story's about to take a turn. Because Jag can't even help herself. How can you help somebody else?
Oh, so let me ask the people. Do you guys believe that this girl it honestly believes she is Aaliyah's daughter, or do you feel that she's playing the game? Let's go ahead and take a vote. Margot, this was kind of like what you were saying. Two things can be true at two times. Like it might be the attention might be secondary. I think I agree with that, definitely.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone, what they're saying is a completely true. It's like she's not technically lying because that's what she believes at this moment. And I'm surprised that so it's like when you go to when someone calls the police on you with these things, 5150, you go to the hospital 24 to 48 hours, but she was there for 7 days. I don't know what insurance she has. I don't know what kind of life she lives. She works at Walmart. I don't even know. But she was there for 6 days. Something was happening, but maybe her insurance didn't cover more time. I was very surprised. My sister used to get shots. I used to drive her to the doctor to get a shot for her medication for a long time. And like, I'm just saying, like, this is, I didn't like, one, everyone was like, oh, she's so tired. I was like, some certain medications, you don't sleep with that. But also, it's also like, you just don't, I feel like people are using her at some point now. I did like the way that certain people interviewed her with care, because I was like, they were like, oh, we'll call you Aaliyah's daughter, because at this moment, there's no way you can't call her that. You can't deny this in her mind. In her mind, it's genuinely real. And I was like, please stop. I was like, this is like low-key triggering. I was like, this is like, please stop. like don't do this right now, because you have to work through that. And one person I saw was like, I think it was the dude, and he was at first he was really aggro with her, and then after a while he was like calling her like baby girl and stuff, and he was like, baby girl, like, it's cool, I got you, it's cool, but like if the DNA test comes out negative for like you being Leah's daughter, what are you gonna do? And then she finally was like, I'll apologize. It's like you have to like actually talk it through with them.
Oh,
you have to talk it through. You can't just be like, no, it's not true, because that's not real. In their mind, like, why are you attacking me? And I was like, why are you attacking her? It's not happening. Like, it's you have to be really delicate. You have to talk it through really like delicately, and just. And I wanted to call him, and I wasn't gonna give a super chat, because I was like, I don't know them. I don't, 82 maybe, but not. I'll give you super chat for that. But like, yeah, but you can talk it through and just kind of like converse with them and be like, hey, like, if this scenario happens, what happens with this? Like it's kind of like I'm talking like a toddler, but it's because in their mind they're covering up a trauma. My sister's trauma was literally my parents' divorce. That was it. That's all it took. It takes, but it's also a chemical imbalance that then takes all of that to happen.
Right. You know what? That makes a lot of sense, Margot. So it's like we can't just come out and say that she's lying.
No.
You actually have to like take them step by step and then be all like, "Oh, well, this might be, not true," or have you took the DNA test and then once the DNA test come. But my fear is that she takes the DNA test and then she says, "Oh, well, they stole my blood or something."
And she
Like
probably
does
will
it
say that.
continue or does it
No,
end?
she'll probably say that until the end of time. She'll probably say, but until someone actually talks her through it, she'll probably say that in time. Until the end of time, she'll probably say that.
Thank you, Thanha, for becoming a member. I appreciate that.
Why are you always live when I can't become a member? Like I'm live right now, like in a meeting.
You want to be?
And I'm like, I want to be a member, but are you always live? I'm on no camera. I'm on mute. I'm like, F this.
But yeah, I just worry that she takes a DNA test and then it continues. Casey, do you feel like it's going to continue after she takes the DNA test, or?
I do, and I did listen to what Marco had to say. Like I said, it's just gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse, but like Marco said, you got to walk that person through that. So who knows at this point?
Right, Nadia, are you still at work? Okay, yeah, I think she's gonna call.
Yeah, get Jag away from her. Like I said,
No, Jaguar is the epitome of. I mean, I know y'all are cool or whatever, but I'm like, I look at her and she actually scares me because it's like my worst nightmare for my sister. And I look at her, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be sister in like 10 years. I'm like, this is like, it's like the epitome of some mental illnesses. Like I'm on a lot of like boards for that, ask for sister stuff. But like, I'm like, it's the epitome of what happens when it goes unchecked. Cause it's like, she's talented, she's smart, but that comes with manipulation. And I'm like,
right.
I'm like, why can no one see this?
Right. I think by us manipulating her and taking advantage of her, it's only going to make the situation worse. I think if anything, like after, like if they want to give like an update, like after the DNA results and stuff like that, I think that's one thing. But I think we probably shouldn't follow her journey through whatever she's going through or whatever she's working at until she can overcome it.
Like like when Jaguar was like, you can come to like where I'm at. I literally got anxiety, like with my own, like the girl. I was like, do not go there. I had like the worst anxiety. I was like, do not go there. I was like, I don't even know how to contact this girl. But in my brain, I was like, it wouldn't even matter. But I was like, do not contact Jag and go there because it does
Somebody
not.
call Yana.
Margot, it might be too late. I think because Jag says she's on her way.
No, it get no.
Yeah, I mean, Jag is already on her way.
She makes my skin crawl. I'm sorry. She makes my skin crawl. You can't help yourself. How can you help somebody else? You the one that said Rock Nation blew up your car or whatever. So yeah, dude.
Right. How can you help someone else if you haven't helped yourself? Yeah.
Exactly.
It gives me, I don't like it because it's not a safe space for her, especially with her getting out of the hospital. When you get out of those situations, you need to be with family, even though you hate them in your mind. They've been the worst people in your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be in that safe space. When I go to Maryland and I see her, she's always happier. Even though she hates me, she's like, oh, I hate you're here. And she's always like, I'm gonna hug you anyways. And, and I'm like, you don't hate that. I'm like, you want me to cook for you? She's like, yeah. I'm like, come on. Like, there's a certain extent. I don't trust Jag, and I don't trust that whole situation. And I will argue Jag to the ground with that.
I thought you were coming up, Stephanie. Thank you for the super chat. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Margot.
No, but I don't trust Jag to do it. I'm sorry. Because it's like you are also going through a mental crisis, which all of us go through mental crises every once in a while.
Right. We all do.
But she's
no lies there.
Through it. She's still going through it. You cannot bring someone who is also going through it with you. That is going to cause a manic episode, and that is the worst. That is like
it's blind leading the blind at this point.
It is,
right.
But it can even be even worse. I mean, I've seen like, just I don't want that. I'm like, I wish, and I was like, they're Ghanaian people in Detroit. Also, everybody in the chat who was like, Owusu is a Nigerian name. It's not. It's literally not.
Oh,
Stop.
it's not. Okay.
You cannot pound rice. Someone's like, go pound your rice and fufu. Well, you can't pound rice and fufu. Chill out.
What you
Okay.
say?
I was over here like, what are you talking about? Like,
Wow.
and
Hey,
then,
Margot for president, y'all. Margot for president.
Great.
but I was over here like, I'm Ghanaian American, but I lived in Ghana in high school, but I was like, I'm Ghanaian American, so like, you can't pound rice. Like, no one pounds rice.
What is it? Right.
Someone said that. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Nigerian. I was like, literally, you can Google it. But
Hey,
then
Margot, speaking of that, can you tell them that Black people come in all shades, different colors, sizes, all that? Like, because people think like Africans only look one way, but Africans were the first humans. We sprouted everybody else.
Yeah, I am Ghanaian, South African. Ghanaians are normally not as tall as me. I'm 6 foot. And my grandma is 5'2", very light skinned. I had a grandma with green eyes. We come in all shades, shapes, and forms all together. Okay, like we are variety. It's a 51 countries. But you want us to look the same?
Right, exactly.
No one looks. All of us don't look like Lupita Nyong'o, who's technically again. What is she? Kenyan, Mexican?
She's Kenyan and Mexican. Yeah.
Come on now.
Because she was born in Mexico. Yeah.
And Kenyan American, the first generation people like me, we are still African and we are very much still American. So please don't be like she's African. It don't make a difference. No, it does. We were no a police officer's not gonna stop me and be like, oh, she's Ghanaian. Let her go.
Right. You look black, they gonna be black. You know, they mark black. They don't mark like, oh, well, she's Kenyan. No, they don't give a damn. It's black. You know, and that's why I wanted to bring that up because, like, I was seeing people say ignorant stuff, and I'm all like, not during Black History Month. We can't do that. You know,
I just really hope she surrounds herself with the right people. And she's not exploited. And that's why it scares me that the person that's reaching out to help her it scares me because she's not well herself. And I don't know if it's just me. I just feel like Jag has this yearning to have a following and people like look up to her. I just
feel the cult.
I just feel like she just has this yearning. She wants people to follow her. It's got cult-like symptoms, if you ask me.
Right. I agree with that.
With this Philadelphia, oh, come over to me, but you're always promoting YouTube. Like, it's just confusing. And she needs to work on her marriage. Like, forget about helping this girl. Like,
right, it's that Captain Save-A-Ho mentality that I always say. Like, you got to stop trying to save people when you're not in the situation to save people, you know?
And because, like, you know how narcissists, some of them get off on, like especially when they're parents, they get off when, like, their children are, like, sick, and they have to be that nurturer. Like, they thrive on that because they feel like it's a control thing. And that's how I feel like this is like a situation like that. Like, anyone in need, why does Jag need to help them? I don't get it. And where's her certifications to help people?
Tasha K.
Licenses.
Right. Like, where's her qualifications to help this girl?
I'm missing that part right there.
Where's the girl's mother at this point? Like, where is Mama?
But then
I don't know if she lives in the same house as her mom. That's one thing. Margot, do you know if she lives in the same house as the mama?
No, she doesn't. She lives by herself, which is why I was confused. I was like, like, family wise, like. I had recent passings, like 2 passings in like the last 3 weeks, right? But family wise,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I have to go to Maryland soon, so I'm like, oh my goodness, but okay, it's fine. But family wise, it's like, where's her family? Because there's
but you know what? They're very sneaky. They're very secretive. They may not know her family. They may not know what she's doing. Because they
Well,
get
I heard the family has said on Facebook that she was lying. I did hear that. I just wasn't able to find the screenshot, but I did see it somewhere on TikTok.
So also, people keep missing this one point. At one point in the interview, quote unquote, she said that she was institutionalized. And I was like, okay, so your family let you be institutionalized. And I was like, that's interesting, especially for an African family. Everyone missed that point. And I was like, so what were you institutionalized? She said, I was a ward of the state. And I was like, why were you the ward of the state, though? Like, and everyone missed that. And I was like, no one's asking.
I missed that.
You lost it. She said it. She said, I was the ward of the state, which is why she got her GED. And I was like, so, I mean, the one thing with Africans is like education. I'm like, so why? And also the other thing too is like, she said she was explaining her cousin, uncle, whatever, way too well. She was like, Nana Wusu. And I was like, there's no way you can say it like the way I said it just now, is because I have African parents. My dad grew up in England and my mom grew up in boarding school. So it's like, but I can still say it the same way. I know what you're saying. Like you're African. Like just be cool with that.
Well, do you think she doesn't want to be African?
Most of the time, I'm not gonna lie to you, my sister's last name was Rivera. She'd be like Rivera Arthur. Anything it's a weird thing with when you start. Well, this is also when she was really young, so there has to be a pattern. And I'm like, so where are they talking about this pattern? My sister was my sister's name Rivera, and I was like, we are, I know our last names, and it's not even like an African last name. Like, come on now, like you know my last name, I'm not gonna,
right.
Come on now. So I'm just like, it's anything to just. And then when she did witchcraft, I was like, watch her. Literally, I was watching it, and I was calling my older sister, and I have a bunch of sisters, and I was like, watch her do witchcraft. She goes, and I'm a witch, and I was like, see, I knew it.
Oh.
I knew it. It was real close.
But it's just really sad. Like she's just trying to find who she is, I think, and her identity in this world.
And therapy. No, she doesn't need any of that.
Right.
Medication and therapy. And someone needs to put their foot down and be like, okay, you need to stop. You need to stop.
I'm gonna drop on Stacey too.
Okay, have a good one, Nadi. But yeah, I think she's trying to find her, trying to find her way through life. And, I think hopping on the internet was probably the worst thing ever. Hopping on the internet,
But it's hard.
Ward of the state is a foster child. Oh, because she said she was adopted and stuff like that. So maybe that's what she meant by she was a ward of the state.
That makes sense because she said that. But I understand it's hard. Like being first generation, anything is a little bit difficult because you have to balance two things. But when you have mental health into that, I don't think Jag should be in contact with her. I think that she needs someone. There's plenty of my therapist, a first generation, like Puerto Rican lady. Like, come on now, like you. I mean, she's apparently this is also Puerto Rican. So
yeah,
but we all know that once Jag gets done with her, she's gonna toss her to Tasha K, and Tasha K gonna cook up another lie, and it's just gonna go from there. So it's all bad. Jag, sit down somewhere, get the help you need. Go find your car. Just stop. Leave the girl alone at this point.
Like, I just need to see a plan. I think that's what the major thing for me. Like, okay, you go and get her, but what happens then? She gonna be on the road with you, going from place to place to place. Like, that's not stable. You need a stable home, right, Margot?
Yeah, she does, and she actually doesn't because she's not. I don't know what her legal process was within post hospital to know what she needs to do post hospital hospitalization. So with my sister, she'd check in with me on like every 2 days, check in with me, and I'd fly down because I was in college at the time in Boston. I had to fly down to make sure she got her shots. So I don't know with her not getting the shots of the medication. I have no idea what legal process is. I was surprised, but she said I'm taking pills. I was like, this is surprising. Like I was like, And that's kind of worrying to me, honestly. I was like, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. I know
Right.
that people deserve their liberties and stuff, but until you've seen it like every day, like it's, my sister said like she told somebody used to beat on her. I was like, I have a cough. No, I'm in a dry state. I'm dry. But my sister would be like, I don't want to take my shots. And I'm like, you have to take it legally. Like, I'm in charge of you. So either they can come here or we can go there. Like, there's no
Right.
option. And when she didn't want to go there, they come here. But she's taking pills. So I'm like, and she's living by herself, which is surprising me because like I don't know if it's a Ghanaian thing, an African thing, I don't know. But I'm like, her family needs to physically be there with her all the time because
Right.
my sister lives with my dad because we have to always we're family oriented. So why aren't you not with your family? That's my
Right.
whole time I was like, why aren't you with your I was like, why aren't you with your family? I heard a woo sister, why aren't you with your family?
That's very rare. Like, I've never really seen like Africans by themselves. Like, they're usually with people. Like, they're with their family, very family oriented, So that is weird that she's by herself. But is she really by herself, or is that the story that we're hearing?
That's my question. I don't believe
Right.
it.
That's a good one
I watched
right
the
there.
video. She kept looking over, and I was like, but then if you're not by yourself, then are you doing this for clout? If she's not herself, then someone's making her do this for clout. Then because that doesn't make any sense. Because
Right.
it doesn't make any. It just doesn't make sense to me, honestly.
Yeah, it's crazy, but we for sure are probably gonna
So
have
you
some
think
more
somebody's
updates.
coaching her, basically, right?
Coaching her. Oh, that's a good. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, someone definitely could, but we'll definitely have more updates on this as we see that Jag is going to go down there and help her out. But I wanted to say thank you, Casey. Thank you, Margot, for coming up. I appreciate y'all.
All right.
Bye.
All right, you guys have a good one. Thank you for coming up. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and end the show out there. Oh, and shout out to Nani, too, for coming up. I'm going to go ahead and end the show right here. We're at the hour mark. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been supporting. Thank you for all the super chats, cash outs, whatever you guys sent. Make sure you guys hit that like button on your way out. And also make sure you hit that notification bell and press all. In all seriousness, I hope that Love, she does get the help that she needs. I think it's important to want to accept the help. That's another thing that I didn't touch on. You have to want to accept the help because everybody can use help, but if you don't want it, it's not going to work. So hopefully she accepts the help. So I do want to say that. But thank y'all for checking out the show. It's been amazing as usual. I always have fun with y'all. And like I said, we don't all have the same opinions, but I appreciate everybody for giving their thoughts and opinions. I love y'all. Deuces. We out. Damn it, where the hell is the outro? Here we go, y'all. We out now.